Something special is brewing in Las Vegas, and it's not on the strip, it's happening on the field. Diving into Raiders camp, one name has started echoing through the locker room and among coaches, Dante Thornton Jr. At nearly 6 feet 5 inches and with blazing 4.3 speed, he's not just a big receiver, he's a rare athlete. This kind of frame and speed combo, you don't teach that. But it's not just about raw physical traits. Thornton is showing footwork, precision, and the kind of route-running polish you'd expect from a seasoned vet, not a rookie just stepping into the silver and black. With OTAs and now mandatory mini-camp in the books, he's turning heads in drills and showing flashes of something special, something the Raiders need. Before we go deeper into this breakdown, make sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and don't forget to turn on notifications. The knock on Dante out of college, he was labeled one-dimensional, used mostly on deep routes and skinny posts. But here's what's changing. The Raiders are not just tossing him into the same mold, they're developing him. In red zone drills, he's being used in tighter routes, showing how he can sink his hips, make sharp cuts, and separate from defenders with ease. And trust me, when you see a 6'5" receiver slice through coverage with that kind of control, it raises eyebrows. Now picture this. Defensive backs are retreating, the safety takes just one wrong step forward, and in that split second, Dante Thornton explodes across the middle. Boom, wide open. And once he hits that second gear, good luck. That 4.3 speed turns short routes into highlight reels. The Raiders coaching staff knows what they've got. But here's the key. Thornton still has work to do. It's not just about speed, it's about craft. If he sharpens that route running just a bit more, we're not just talking about a good receiver, we're talking matchup nightmare. And this offense, it's built for exactly that. You've already got Jakobi Meyers stretching defenses, Brock Bowers as a weapon at tight end, and Michael Mayer growing into a reliable target. Add Thornton to that mix, and suddenly defensive coordinators have a serious problem. The Raiders are expected to mix in heavier sets, likely using 12 personnel with 2 tight ends, to confuse defenses and pull linebackers out of position. It's a scheme that plays right into Thornton's strengths. Just like in college, he'll be used to stretch the field, but now with more disguised motion, more red zone targets, and more ways to burn secondaries. What we're seeing is a wide receiver who's not just fast, but one who's learning how to become deadly. When a safety drops just one step too soon, the Raiders know exactly what play to call: skinny post. That's where Dante Thornton thrives. With a sharp inside cut and blistering speed, he crosses the defender's face and suddenly, he's gone. And if you're in the open field with him, forget it. You're not catching up. Now, let's be real. Coming into the league, Thornton wasn't seen as polished. Scouts knocked his college experience for being too basic. Just go routes and skinny posts. But what he's shown so far at Raiders camp is flipping the script. According to reports from inside camp, Thornton's footwork at the line has been far more advanced than expected. His breaks are cleaner, his separation noticeable. And coaches are noticing too. One insider put it this way: he might be further along than anyone thought. That's not something you usually hear about rookies transitioning from a simple college system to a complex NFL playbook. And for the Raiders, that's a very good problem to have. Even veteran receiver Jakobi Meyers has chimed in, praising Thornton's growth and saying he's looking forward to helping guide him along. That kind of mentorship, paired with real talent, could turn Dante into a legitimate weapon on day one. And it's not just recent buzz. Even before the draft, analysts were calling him one of the most explosive receivers available. He made noise at the Shrine Bowl. He turned heads at the Combine. Now, he's doing the same in Las Vegas. And this time, it's not hype. It's happening. You don't see many athletes like this, 6 feet 5 inches, 205 pounds, and clocking a 4.3 in the 40-yard dash. That's not just rare, it's elite. There's only a tiny handful of wide receivers over 6'4" who've ever done it. Calvin Johnson, DK Metcalf, and now Dante Thornton. What makes this even more incredible is that he's not just a physical outlier. He's learning to use those tools with precision. During Shrine Bowl practices, Thornton didn't just flash raw ability. He showed smart, technical play. You'd see him explode off the line, win leverage outside, then snap back toward the ball and make a move after the catch. That's the kind of play that gets noticed by coaches. Fast. Right now, Thornton is shaping up to be one of the biggest steals of the draft, quietly but surely. And it's not just Raider insiders saying this. Even Seahawks coach Pete Carroll, who had a close look during joint practices, acknowledged the standout performances of rookies, including Thornton. According to NFL reporter Ryan McFadden, Carroll has been so impressed with this rookie class that he's not hesitating to give them serious first-team reps. For the Raiders, that means Thornton isn't waiting in the wings. He's in the spotlight, already lining up with starters, already showing he belongs. Las Vegas might have found their next breakout receiver, and he's wearing silver and black. Everywhere you look in Raiders camp, one name keeps coming up: Dante Thornton. Reports say his connection with quarterback Geno Smith is growing stronger by the day, and that chemistry is starting to look dangerous for opposing defenses. What's catching the eye of coaches isn't just the deep ball threat. Though Thornton has been torching defenders on go routes, it's his presence in the red zone, where his size becomes a major weapon. At 6 feet 5 inches, he doesn't just create mismatches, he dominates them. But here's the part that really sets him apart. He's not just a vertical threat. Thornton is showing grit, especially in the run game. Unlike many big, speedy receivers who avoid contact, Thornton has embraced blocking. He's straining to open lanes, taking pride in making the dirty plays that don't show up in highlight reels, but win games. That kind of attitude is rare, and it's exactly what this Raiders offense needs. Coaches have already compared his physical tools to Calvin Johnson and DK Metcalf, but they're even more impressed by his mindset. The fire, the fight, the willingness to contribute in every way possible. That's the DNA of a Raider. As training camp rolls on, all eyes will stay on Dante Thornton. He's not just chasing a roster spot, he's pushing to become a day one impact player. The Raiders might have found something special.